Okay, the next application we're going to show you here is FTK. Get it from the software needed folder, Foremost Toolkit. This is the last version that supports demo mode. You'll get this area here. This is known file filters. We'll talk about it more later on, but just say okay. Known file filters real quickly are, say we got a Windows image that came from Microsoft. We can verify the MD5 of every file that came from Microsoft. So we can tell the program to ignore all those files because we know they haven't been tampered with. Known file filter. You could also make a known file filter for known child pornography. So really you end up getting all the MD5s of all the child porn you know of, then you can very easily search your image for known child porn very easily. It makes it very easy to find files. So we're just going to skip that. We don't need it. If you run the program and it comes up like this at the top, you're good. If it comes up and says demo mode, you're not connected to the licensing server. Okay? The good thing is this program will do 5,000 files per run without a key. So even in demo mode, you can do this entire project. Okay? You hear what I just said? So even if it says we can't connect to the licensing server, you want to run in demo mode, that's sufficient because you don't have 5,000 files. But I'm going to show you where to put in the licensing server information. Tools, Preferences, no, right there. Tools, Preferences, the Network Security Device Settings right here. cm.cyber.rose.edu, and the port should auto-config for you. So the licensing server is cm.cyber.rose.edu when connecting from the outside. Connecting internally, like if you're running this inside of vSphere or inside of my labs, that won't work. It's 10.10.0.5. I don't have that written anywhere. So if you're running it from inside of vSphere, it's already configured for you. But if for some reason it's not, you would replace this with 10.10.0.5. You would replace the rest of it. I just didn't want to delete it, okay? Everybody understand that? From inside of vSphere, inside of my labs, you would just use 10.10.0.5. But externally, that's what you use.
What's the host? What I can't do.
CM stands for Cert Manager. We just never renamed it. .cyber.rose.edu.
We don't need that KFF thing?
You do not need KFF. Okay. I might want to build a project on that, but at the moment we're not. So, this is what it looks like when it comes up correctly. This is the last version that works in demo mode. I'm going to go in here and create a new case. My name is Ken. I don't care what you put in here. And I'm just going to put in some ones. Then I'm going to say next. I'm going to do next. For this project, leave everything checked. You specifically want the data carving. Data carving is what you guys did by hand. You carved data. Hence data carving. I don't care. You can uncheck the rest if you'd like. Make sure that one's checked. Next tab. Data carving by default is not checked. Check it. You can do this later. But if you do it now, it does it for you. And by checking that, what that means is it's going to carve the images out for you. But you also have to go into options and tell them to add them to the case. If you don't tell it to add it to the case, it's going to carve them, and that's it. It's carved them. You didn't tell it what to do with them. Again, you can add those later as well. If you forget this part, you can add this part later. But if you add it now, it does it all for you at the beginning. Easy enough? Show you what I did again. I came up here, came up to here, I did next, I click data carve, I click file carve options, I click add. I can have it where I only add images of certain size. For instance, if I don't want icons, I would not want to, select the file under a certain size. You can very easily tell it to limit what it adds. I'm just going to add them all for now. Okay, next. Don't change anything. Don't change anything there either because you don't need it at this point. We need to add some evidence. We're adding an image because that's what you guys have. It's on my desktop. It's in my forensics folder, I think, isn't it? Is that where I put it? Lab 2, after format. Okay, it asks for a time zone. I'm going to just put central. It's not critical you do that. Then I'm going to say next and finish. Now it's going to actually bring this in, index it, data carve it, and add it to my case. So you can see it working. It's carving the files right now. it's very small, it's going to be very fast. Okay? You could have gone in and limited the carving you did, like skipped HTML and all that other stuff. It would have been quicker, but that's not that big a deal. Now it's adding them. They're all carved now. Hello? Why are you stopping? Seriously? You've never stopped. I'm going to pause until it returns. Okay, we're resumed. I don't know why that did that. Okay, we're done. Now, this pane here under overview, I can see all the files that carved. You can actually see it recovered a lot of them. I can actually click on graphics. Now, under graphics, you'll see there's no graphics. Well, there are graphics, but they got this stupid little button here, list all descendants. You got to check that. Whole point of that is maybe I don't want to see all the images on the entire drive. I only want to see the images in a specific folder. That's what that's all for. But I want to see all of them. Okay? Because think about it. If you have someone, say Heather's laptop over there, she probably has lots of images all over. Maybe I only want to import the ones in the documents directory. So that's why they have the list all descendants. So you can see it very quickly retrieved all the images, a tad bit faster than you guys did at home, I think. Not all of them are viewable. Why do you think some of them aren't viewable? Right, it could be, what are the odds that somewhere on a hard drive you might have FFD8 somewhere? You might. Literally, we surfed Gary Kessler's page. So that's cached. So theoretically, it could be looking at my cache and finding his page and finding the text in there and thinking that's an image. So don't worry about it, the bad ones, but you got plenty. Now, what I want you to do this time is obviously recover the files. Then down here at the bottom, this is just an amazing pane down here. Okay, pane as in window pane, not pane. Okay. Now, you can very easily see we got file name, we got path. Is it in the recycle bin? What's the extension? Now, the name and the extension don't always match. The extension is what it really is. Okay, what type of file is this actually based on the signature? Okay, so we get file type, category, was it deleted, access date, the logical size, and the physical size. Okay, children, kind of something we haven't covered before. If I have a Word document and I insert pictures into it, 5 pictures, that object now has 5 children. You understand? The document itself has 5 children. You have to answer one of those. Okay? So if I have PowerPoint, a Word file, whatever, and stuff embedded in it, it might have some children. And you can sort by all of these. I can literally click on this. Sort. Let's go up to the top. You can see whatever this is a OLE. OLE, but it's actually a power. OLE stands for? Anybody? Object linking and embedding. What that means is this is an Office document. And it happens to have a bunch of junk in it. And if you look, it's whatever. And these are what's embedded in it. These are the different items that's embedded in it. Okay. Captain Plunk's Pirate Adventure. Okay. Aren't you guys glad you know that now? Those are all the different things embedded in there. Wow, there's actually a lot of them. So now you know why there's other images in there. But okay, so there's the children. I showed you that. Descendants. Is it encrypted? Has it been deleted? Is it recycle bin? Just all. The sector. Where is it found? And then the cluster. The item number. The header. What was the actual header it used? And that should look familiar to a lot of you.
What's the difference between children and descendants?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go children and descendants. They're the same on this one. I don't know that answer. I really don't.
I want to say it's versioning.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. Because, don't know all the answers. Sorry. But there's the header that it used, which is actually kind of cool. Look, there's the MD5. Like I said, this is literally going to solve the other project. Now, if you wanted to, you should actually go check and see if these actually match what you got. They should, shouldn't they? They should. I didn't verify that. But you could. Here's the SHA-1. SHA-1 is just another hashing algorithm. Okay? Then if it has other data, I mean, because this pane could actually be showing emails and could be showing all kinds of other stuff. That's why there's a lot of fields that are blank. Yeah, there's no emails on this one. All right, everybody okay on how to read that? There's also search options. I could go in here and say, I want to search for a pirate. Okay, there you go. I found pirate. I'm going to add it. Then I'm going to view item results. All files. Now it shows me there's 992 instances of the word pirate. Okay, a pirate's glossary. So you can see how you can very easily search for something. Now this has what's called indexed search and live search. There's a difference. Index means, remember when we click start, it did all that stuff flashing across the screen? It went through the entire image and indexed every word, everything. And that's what we have here. Live search means if I click a live search, it'll literally go out to the image at that point and do a new search. Index is already searched. Okay, that's why when I started to type pirate, it already knew. Like if I type car, it starts giving me all words. And you'll notice FTK said, I know you typed car, but maybe you're off by a letter, so it gave me CAP as well. There's a name for that. I can't remember what they call it, where they it's kind of like your cell phone, the predictive text thing, same kind of thing in it. Maybe you type car, but you might have meant cap, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, you can use it to search. Now, for some of these answers, I might be asking you a question in FTK, but it might be easier to find the answer in NCase, and then go back and, okay, I'm looking for XYZ. I found it in NCase. Oh, now I know which file it's in, so now I can go back to FTK, find it again there, and get the data I need from FTK. See what I mean? So you might have to use the tools combined. It's not hard. Just play with it. You'll figure it out. So, easy enough here. Everybody okay? This is just a real overview of FTK. Everybody happy with it? Simple enough? Okay. Done with FTK. Would you like to back up your case? No. Okay, stop.